No, because you had your chance and now you missed it. Now you gotta watch me from afar.
Yeah, you always make me feel like, yeah, you
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Shanice. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a returning viewer, hey girl, hey, or hey boy, hey. So today we're gonna be installing this hair. Thank you so much, Hairvivi, for sponsoring this video. We love a sponsor. And also I want to start a new series on my channel. I named it TLC. It's kind of like a what would Shanice do, but it is Think Like Shanice. TLC, Think Like Shanice. So I'm going to be, some people send me some scenarios and I'm going to be giving my advice on that. And we're going to sip a little tea. Let me not be like that. And we're going to sip a little tea. So if you want to see that or hear some of my advice to the questions asked or to the scenarios, you can just keep watching. Let's go. So guys, before we get into the questions, before we get into the, are they questions? I guess they're questions. Before we get into the questions, I'm going to show you guys the hair piece. I'm gonna do the unboxing of the hair. Thank you so much, Hairvivi, for sponsoring this video, if I didn't say that already. First of all, you saw it came with a tie, a bow. Very luxurious in this box, in this black box, nice and sleek. How we like it, right? Looking expensive. This paper, it has wax paper. It feels wax. It feels very luxurious. Okay? It comes like this. Sorry. It comes like this. Do you see this? Just, all right, let's take a minute. Let's just take a minute. It's satin. We have, what's in here? Nice. This could be like a travel bag. You know, put your toiletries or something in there. Okay, we got a clip and we have a edge control brush, comb, and a brush on one side. Oh, we have 2 clips. Nice and rubber. This is the rubber material, not the plastic. This is plastic, this is rubber. I don't know if you can tell the difference on camera. And then we have the piece. This wig, it's luxurious, right? I've never seen anything like this. Okay. Now, it's a middle part short bob. I don't know how many inches. Everything will be in the description box below, the link and everything. Do you see this? Is an invisible HD lace. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? Am I bugging? Do you see this lace? I really hope this focused on it. I hope I held it there long enough. And the construction of the cap construction, I've never seen anything like it. It is sturdy. It feels sturdy. They have the combs right here. And they have a piano key elastic band. I've never seen this before. On a wig. I could be late to the show. I could be late to the party. I don't know. But yeah, so you can adjust it like that. It has a comb at the back as well. This is a glueless wig and we're about to have some fun. This will be a first time for me. So, okay, as I'm doing my hair, I'm going to be answering the questions. So let's get started on this piece. How about that? Okay, this should be very quick. Like, what is it giving? When I'm done with this hair, you're gonna be like, Shanice, is that your hair? When you see me outside. Okay, so we're gonna get into some questions and I'm gonna talk about the hair as I go along. Okay. I should use Hairvivi's clips. Yes. Let's use Hairvivi's clips. I hate cutting this part of the lace because it looks so good. It It looks so good. Okay, so let's get into the question. The first question is, it says, I'm so excited for this, okay? I've been wanting to do something like this, and thank you guys who participated. Thank those of you that participated. I'm very happy. Okay, so the first question says, hey Shanice, love your channel, especially the testimonies. Thank you so much. My anxiety is terrible. Do you ever get anxiety when meeting new people or being in social settings? If so, how do you deal with it? Do I get anxiety? Girl, I do get anxiety. I get anxiety all the time. I get anxiety walking down the street. It took me one time. I had to go to a friend's birthday celebration, and it took me 20 minutes to go inside of there. 20 minutes because I had so much anxiety. All right, now let's see. This is a glueless wig, guys. I gotta concentrate. Wait a second. Now we need more clips. You asking me, do I have anxiety? Your anxiety is terrible. I think all of us have anxiety, honestly. I think it's a common thing. If not, like, we all have some kind of little something. I have social anxiety so bad. It took me about 20 minutes, like I was saying, to go into one of my friends' birthday celebrations. Like, I had to really think, like, I don't want anybody, I'm really sitting here talking like this. I don't want anybody to think that I'm weird. You know, some people might know me from Instagram. Some people might see me and think I have like a different perception of me than what I really am. And it's like a lot of things that go through my mind about that. But I believe like something that will help is, you know, confidence, right? We have to nurture our confidence levels. Like I didn't really have confidence. Like in group settings, in a group, I have confidence. By myself, sometimes I'm to the back, I'm very timid. I had to pray on that timid spirit because no, sis, you too big to be timid. So how do I cope with it? You know, I'm not a you do what you want. I do some herb. That's what I do. Medication. That helps me a lot. I hate cutting that part of this thing. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. So yeah, I do the herb and that helps me a lot of the time. I'm not sure if you guys have jobs or something. I don't know. If you can't do that, pray on it. Pray that God will help remove that spirit. This is amazing to me. Do you see this? This is my hair. This is my hair. So yeah, I hope I answered that right. Like, people will think that I get anxiety because people might be like, oh, she's weird, or she's mad quiet, or she thinks she's stuck up or something because I'm quiet, and that's not even the case. It's just that I really don't do the small talk. Like, I want to talk big talk. Like, I get comfortable very fast when I am on that level with you, right? I have to build to that though, and I have to protect myself. So anxiety, yeah, it's a killer. It's a silent killer sometimes, right? But we just gotta do what we have to do to get where you want to go. You gotta do it, right? This is killing me right now, how much this looks like me. This hairline, it's the hairline, it's the pre-plucked hairline. Okay, so yeah, that's what I can tell you, girl, about that. Next is, hey girl, my boyfriend wants female friends, but I don't see why he needs them when he has me. Boop. I've had issues in the past with his female friends overstepping boundaries and being flirtatious and needy with him, which makes it hard for me to trust him. Do you think I should allow this type of companionship? I want to give a fleshly spirit, a fleshly answer, but I'm not. This is TLC, Think Like Shanice, and I give you responses or advice with tender loving care. And we don't do the ratchet, we do the classy over here, the cute and classy. If you want ratchet, you have to go where the ratchets go, and it's not here, sis. So you're saying that your boyfriend wants female friends. They overstep boundaries, being flirtatious and needy with him. Me? It's like, this is a very touchy subject. Should you allow this type of companionship? Because if you don't, people will view you as being insecure, right? And that may not be the case. It just may be, you just said they overstep boundaries in the past. So you have a trauma of that, right? Or you don't trust that whole situation all the way because of that. And what am I gonna say? Right, you have a trauma of the disrespect, basically, from his female friends that he did not even put in place from Jump Street, right? So this is a conversation y'all need to have. You need to pray on this, because me, it all depends. Like, I'm okay with my partner having female friends. We all need to have female friends, but it's just like the level of it. Like, I used to have male best friends, and when they get in relationships, I fall all the way back because I don't want any type of confusion or anything like that. Out of respect for your relationship, we can, you know, I'm a go back or whatever the case. We can hang out in group settings, but it's never gonna be like one-on-one type of thing, and it should never be it shouldn't be one-on-one type of thing. When you're in it's kind of sticky because people need to build that trust, and the trust has already been broken. I would not be okay with it because you've shown me a pattern already. Like, until you can show and prove to me that, you know, these women know that I exist and know that you respect me enough to not do anything stupid, then yeah, then I can get jiggy with it. Until then, I cannot. Like, you can have friends, but you hang out in a group setting. Now, one-on-one stuff is not gonna cut it, not hitting for the girls. Okay? Do you see this? Okay, so I'm just gonna flat iron it, give it just a little bump, and call it a zay. Okay, the thing with flat ironing a bob, I hope I'm making sense. Answering these questions, I hope I'm making sense. So the thing with flat ironing a bob is that it's, you know, it's short, so it'd be hard to catch, but we gonna catch it. We gonna catch it one way or another. You hear me? So the next question is, I've been dating a guy for 2+ years, and I've expressed to him that I want to move to the next level and be in a committed relationship. We are having guy trouble, seriously, guys. He has been wishy-washy about it, but I love him, so I'm trying to withstand the uncertainty he has. But at the same time, my DMs are filled. My DMs are filled, and I know I don't have to deal with the hesitation from him. So am I choosing wrong? What would you do? You've been dating him for 2+ years. For 2+ years. And he's not trying to commit to you. Where do they do that at? There's no judgment over here. I'm just playing. There's no judgment over here because we've all been in some silly situations that we should never be in from the jump street. So, excuse me. The DMs are filled. You're single. You're still single. You love him? Okay, these are a lot of factors, right, that we have to consider. You love him, you're single, he's not willing to commit. Sis, you are sounding like you need to move on. That's what it's sounding like. You got the DMs, you have people willing to, because we as women, I feel like we need to stand our ground, and we need to, when we set boundaries, we need to abide by those boundaries and don't let anybody sway you from those boundaries. You want to commit now and he's not with it, and you've been dating 2+ years. The respect is the respect for me. Some people it works out like that. Some people, you don't want to put a title on it. Some people are okay with that. Think like Shanice. What would Shanice do? I'm out. You're not about to waste more of my time. Like, sometimes I feel like people confuse love. You confuse attention with love. And yeah, that's what I just think that is. I mean, I don't know, because you're getting attention in your DMs, and DMs be filled, right? I'm sure there's probably celebrities in your DMs. The celebrities be DMing everybody. I'm sure you have some good, potential, nice candidates. Not even potential, because we can't date potential. I'm sure you have some nice candidates in your DM, and I would go and see what that's about, because he's just wasting your time. I don't like, I'm pro men 100%, because I feel like they don't get enough like respect in the dating realm. I feel like it's always men, you do, and the women just sit back and whatever, but that's not the case. For me, that's not how I think. But I'm also a pro standard, and if he's not meeting your standard, then you just gotta love him from afar. I know, taking advice is easier said than done 100% of the time. I'm trying to find this as fast as I can. Child, I would be out, because what are we doing? And this is dating. Like, you're not even asking him to marry you. This is a boyfriend and girlfriend situation. Yeah, this is not cutting it. He's not cutting it. Sis, move on. Cut your losses and move on. I'm sure you spent mad money, mad time in 2+ years. You need to go. Ugh. No, I'm gonna tell you, pray on it. I'm gonna tell you, y'all guys, to pray on everything and do what feels right in your spirit. But I'm out. I'm out, sis, I'm out. Save yourself. Save yourself. Yeah, what? Save yourself. You can find a connection somewhere else. You are single and ready to mingle. You're ready to get them eggs cracked. That name snatched. You feel me? So yeah. I'm in love. So the next question is, Shanice, so I've been trying to create content for my business, and it's been extremely difficult for me to stay consistent. How do you keep that consistency, momentum? Help. Sis, to me, it's like you can't, you gotta be authentic. You have to be authentic. Okay, you don't have to be, but I like to be authentic, right? So my consistency may not be every day how some people will define it. My consistency may be when I get the chance to really sit down and map something out, and I bring you like some good quality content or good quality, you know, whatever I do. Be it picture or video or whatever the case. Like, I don't post every week or every whatever it is. I don't do that because I don't have, I'm like, I put out content that I didn't really like. Like I heard a Jeezy interview, a young Jeezy interview, and he was like, I put out albums that I didn't like because I had to do that, because the label said I had to do that. But now that I have control over my own thing, I can, you know, make respectable projects. And that's how I feel. Like, don't burn yourself out trying to keep up with the Joneses. Whoever's gonna, you know, whoever's gonna support you will support you. If you're consistent or not. That's how I feel. Like, you know how many, I've seen so many influencers not be consistent and people still support them. I know a girl on YouTube who posts once a month and she be getting brand deals. So it's like, consistency is whatever you want to make it. Don't put out trash content. Don't do that. Don't go against your gut and do something just to do something. You ever heard the saying, people be going nowhere fast? Yeah. Take your time with it. I can't wait to put the iron to just flatten everything out. I have a hot comb, but I don't want to use it. And I do have a little iron. I'm very proud of this. Thank you. So yeah. Don't burn yourself out trying to keep up with the Joneses, and the consistency can come as often as you want it to come. Just stay, you know, putting out hit after hit after hit. Be a Drake. Be a Drake in the situation. Be a Kanye, not Kanye. Be a Kendrick Lamar in the situation. I've definitely put out videos in the beginning of this YouTube thing, and I'm hope that people can see like the growth. I put out trash. Like, I look back on some videos and I be like, why did I do this? But I did it because I'm like, I have to do it, right? I gotta start somewhere, not knowing a lie, right? But now it's like, I'm aware. Take your time. That's what I preach to my friends. Take your time. Take your time and develop whatever you need to develop. Do not let this world rush you. Don't. That was cute. If I do it right. This is gonna be my new favorite wig. This is what I'm saying to myself. This is gonna be my new favorite wig. And to just put on and go. Oh, and I have a testimony I'm very excited to share with you all. It's gonna be my new favorite wig for the people. All right, now I'm gonna plug in this iron. So yeah, consistency comes with, you set that. Okay, if you want to make a schedule on when you should post and what ideas you should have. But you know, like, if you have a 9-to-5, if you have a regular job, creating content is like, it's like a full-time job, honestly speaking, and you really got to set aside the time to really do that. So if you have that time, create that schedule and nip that ish in the bud and get to it. But if you know, don't have so much time, whatever, don't force it. Don't force it. Whoever is going to support you will support you. God has gotten you. That's the reason why he put the idea in your mind, for you to bring it to fruition. And you don't have to worry about it. Everything is on God's timing, in perfect timing. You just stay true to yourself. That's what I can say about that. Okay, and I'm gonna put it down in the middle. I'm gonna iron. Okay, got this little thing be getting hot. I just burnt my desk with this thing. All right, let's turn it off. And let's not burn yourself. So oh, this is off. Why is this off? Because it was on for too long. Okay, while I'm waiting for my flat iron to warm up because it cut off. The last question is, long story short, so my friends for like 6 years finally made a date to meet because he was in town. Wait, I don't know how to read this. Okay, so my friend for like 6 years finally made a date to meet because he was in town. He stood me up and I didn't hear from him for maybe 2 to 3 days when he was back home. Fast forward 8 months later, he wants another chance. What would Shanice do? He wants another chance? So your friend for 6 years, your friend of 6 years, so you guys met online and y'all built a friendship off of that. Is it a friendship or it's not a friendship? It's a dating type of thing, type of online dating situation. And y'all are in different locations. And for 6 years, this has been going like that with you and him. I would, and he stood you up. Y'all made a commitment and he stood you up. Fast forward 8 months later, he wants to try again. Okay, no. I don't know a lot. So during the 8 months, have y'all been in communication after the 2 or 3 days that he wasn't in communication with you? If he was in communication with you, you're already, I don't know if you're misleading him or leading him to think that you are willing to give him a second chance. If he hasn't been in communication with you and 8 months later he wants to try again, absolutely not. No matter what the situation was that he didn't come see you, he left you out to dry. And that's just a pattern. Like, we have to pay attention to people's patterns. We have to. Unless those people, because people know their patterns. At the same time, some people do not know, but the people that know, it's like you're trying to, you think you can get away with this pattern every time with everyone, and no, I'm not the one that this is gonna stop with me, or I'm gonna stop this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna, for 6 years, lead me on to think that we'll meet, and then the day comes and we never meet. Now we're 6 years and 8 months not seeing each other. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like this hair. Shout out to Hairvivi for sponsoring this video. Yeah, it's giving. I didn't even use the glue. But yeah, so I wouldn't give him a second chance if we have not been talking for the 8 months. Because don't play with me. Don't play with me. Do you know who I am? Like, that's how I feel when people do that. Like, do you know who I am? Not even in a stitch type conceited type of way. I'm God's child. You're not about to play with me. You know, and that's what a lot of men do. You know, and some women are so nice and so submissive and so just zip it and don't have no problem, or don't speak back. But no, we need to stand our ground. Like, I feel like women, anybody who, like I said, who has set a boundary or set a standard, you need to set your ground, stand your ground. You need to. This helps with order. You know, like, if everybody could just get it, just stand your ground. Like, don't sway. Don't allow somebody to persuade you out of what you set for yourself, because you know you have your best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give him another chance. If you've been talking to him, I mean, I guess guys, you see what it's hitting for if you've been talking to him for 8 months, but no, because you had your chance and now you missed it. Now you gotta watch me from afar. Now you gotta see me post these bomb pictures. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's it. Oh wait, is that it? Do I need to do a do you see some demarcation up there in my part? I don't even think I need to do this. Probably messing it up. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. Please remember, it is so much easier to give advice than take it. Do whatever feels right in your heart and your soul, and you know, take your time with any decision, anything. Take your time, wait it out. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everything for this wig will be in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.